Assalam-o-alaikum everyone, this is me Ayesha Noor EarningWali, a student at Rehan School, Lahore campus. As you know, I'm in the foundation level and my batch is 4. So today I got a task in which I have to talk with Maya, and I will ask some questions on the topic what's the matter? The roots of concern. So let's start it.
Hey there, what's up?
Assalamu-alaikum Maya.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's so good to hear from you. How's your morning going?
It's good.
I'm doing well.
What about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I've just been hanging out, ready for whatever's on your mind today.
Okay.
What's been the highlight of your morning so far?
My first question is sorry.
Your first.
I will ask some questions on the topic what's the matter, the roots of concern, and you will have to answer them all. Are you ready?
I'm ready too. What's the first thing on your mind regarding what's the matter?
Okay, so my first question is what does the word matter mean in everyday life?
That's a great place to start. In everyday life, matter usually goes one of two ways. First, there's the physical side, like everything you can touch, see, or feel, from the air we breathe to the coffee in your mug. Then there's the emotional side, when we ask, does it matter? Meaning, is this important or does it have value? It's a funny word because it covers both the literal building blocks of the universe and the things that actually weigh on our hearts. Which side of the word are you more curious about, the physical stuff or the importance of things?
I will ask another question, or you can say next question. How does the meaning of matter differ in science and daily conversations?
It's a bit of a shift, isn't it? In science, matter is strictly about the physical, anything that has mass and takes up space. It's all atoms and molecules, no exceptions. But in daily conversation, we use it to talk about significance. If you say it doesn't matter, you're not talking about atoms, you're talking about priority and feeling. One is about what the world is made of, and the other is about what the world means to us.
Why do people ask what's the matter when someone seems troubled?
It's a way of asking what's weighing on someone. When we're troubled, it feels like there's this heavy matter or a problem that's just taking up space in our minds, even if we can't see it. It's a shortcut for asking what is the problem or what is bothering you without being too blunt. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. How can concerns help strengthen relationships?
I think it's all about showing someone they're not alone. For a student, knowing a teacher or peer actually cares about their struggle can be the difference between giving up and pushing through. In relationships, it's that same feeling of being seen. When you show genuine concern, it builds a bridge of trust because the other person knows you've got their back. I wonder if you've felt that shift in your own life when someone really stepped up for you.
I don't know. What are the common causes of worry and concern?
It's usually the big unknowns that get to us. Most people worry about things like their health, their family, or whether they're doing enough in their careers in school. There's also that quieter kind of worry, like wondering if people actually like you or if you're making the right choices for the future. It's a lot to carry, really. Do you find that some worries feel louder than others?
Why is it important to identify the root of a problem?
Because otherwise, you're just treating the symptoms, not the actual cause. It's like if you have a leak in your ceiling, but you just keep mopping the floor, the water's still coming through. If you can find where the pipe actually burst, you can We can fix it once and for all instead of just cleaning up the mess over and over. Does that feel like a fair comparison?
Yes. What role does
I'm glad that
communication play in addressing concerns?
communication is basically the bridge between feeling overwhelmed and finding a solution. How we take those heavy, invisible worries and put them into words so they can be dealt with. Without it, we're just guessing what's wrong, which usually just adds more stress to the mix. When we're honest about what's bothering us, it takes the power away from the worry and lets other people help us carry the weight. Do you think it's usually easier to talk things through or to process them on your own first? No need to be sorry. Why do you say that? Did I say something that didn't land right?
How can understanding a problem lead to better solutions?
It's like having a map instead of just wandering around in the dark. When you actually understand the mechanics of a problem, why it's happening, and what's triggering it, you can stop guessing. Instead of trying 5 different things that might not work, you can pick the one solution that actually targets the root. It turns a stressful situation into a puzzle that can be solved. Do you think most people jump to solutions too quickly?
I think so. Why do some concerns seem larger than they really are?
It's usually because our brains are designed to protect us, so they amplify the signal. When we're anxious, a small problem can start to feel like a mountain because we're not just looking at the fact, we're looking at all the what ifs and the worst case scenarios that could happen. It's like a magnifying glass for stress. Have you ever had a moment where a tiny thing felt huge only to realize later it was actually pretty small?
Hmm, I not remember that.
Fair enough. Sometimes just observing how a problem feels before trying to fix it is the only way to really understand it.
How does stress affect the way we handle matters of concern?
It basically puts us in survival mode. When we're stressed, the logical part of our brain takes a back seat and the emotional part takes over. It makes us react instead of responding, which can lead to things like snapping at people or feeling completely paralyzed by a choice that would normally be easy. It's like trying to steer a ship in a storm. You're more focused on staying afloat than on where you're actually going. Do you feel like stress usually makes you want to pull away from people or reach out to them more?
I don't know.
That's
How can
completely fair.
listening help resolve concerns? Listening
Sleep is
others.
kind of, that's very sweet of you. But we were just talking about sleep. It's basically the brain's way of hitting the reset button so we can handle those concerns we were discussing with a fresh head. Do you usually find that things look a bit better after a good night's sleep?
Why is sympathy important when someone shares a problem?
Because it lets them know they aren't alone in that feeling. When someone shares a problem, they're often not looking for a quick fix or a lecture. They just want to feel understood. Empathy is what transforms a conversation from just solving a problem to supporting a person. It creates a safe space where they can be honest without feeling judged, which actually makes it easier for them to find their own solution. Do you think it's harder to give empathy or to receive it?
I don't know. I think it's easy to receive and easy to give. Easy to give someone.
I'm not quite sure I follow. Are you talking about seeing people in a studio while
How
they're
do
sharing their
pers-
problems, or I'm
how
listening. What
how
were you
do
about to
personal
ask?
experiences shape what matters to us?
I'm not quite sure who Magdor's children are. Are they people from a book or a history
How
lesson
do
you're studying?
how do
I'm still
personal
here.
experiences shape what matters to us?
They're basically the lens we use to view everything. Our past experiences shape what we think matters in the first place. If you've gone through something difficult, you might be more sensitive to others' struggles, making those things matter more to you than to someone who's never dealt with it. It's how we build our own personal dictionary of what's important. Do you think your own experiences have changed what matters most to you over the last few years?
Okay, Maya, I had a lot of fun talking with you. Let's talk another time. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.